Alright, good morning, Pecharunt City. Welcome to the first game of the NBBL Summer Scramble or Summer Brawl Fest, depending on what you fancy. This time, I say like we've been here before, but this game, we're going to be taking on Coach Jbob, and yeah, there's their team. Pretty threatening team with some Pokemon with insane pop-off potential, like Palafin, Darkrai, and Ogerpon as their main Terra Captain. Then they have Iron Treads as their kind of like hazard setter, hazard remover, and knockoff user, stuff like that. Pheasantipity is a solid defensive pivot for them. Meloetta gives them an underrated offensive presence. Same thing with the Oricorio and the Rotom. And I just realized that I think... I forget if they're... forget if it's the, if it's a Terra Meloetta or a Terra Oricorio, but I don't think that changes my game plan much. Because, yeah. I've already walked my team in, so I can't really change anything right now, can I? So, here we go. First things first, we have a Nasty Plot, Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, and Bleak Wind Storm, Ogerpon-C with Terra Grass. Terra Grass is there to help alleviate Palafin and give me a ground answer after, or maintain Torn's presence as an Iron Tread switch in after Terra. So, yeah, this thing, I don't anticipate this thing to clean late game because they have such good revenge kill options like Ogerpon, Palafin with like Bandit Jet Punch, the Darkrai obviously, and yeah. I don't anticipate this thing to clean late game because there's so many solid answers for it, but it could break mid game, and that's probably what I needed to do. Next, I'm bringing an AV Iron Tread set. This is to kind of help alleviate Darkrai, and also help check like Meloetta and Pheasantipity. EQ Heavy Slam really hits everything I need it to on their team. Rapid Spin to remove their hazards, and Knockoff to remove their items. So, yeah. Next, we're bringing Booster Speed Dragon Dance Roaring Moon. This is designed to be able to revenge kill their Ogerpon and potentially their Darkrai as well. Knockoff, Outrage, Earthquake hits pretty much everything I need it to. I'm not really that worried about Pheasantipity to run Dragon Claw over Outrage, so yeah. Next, we're bringing Fizz Def Pecharunt, Parting Shot, Recover, Moid, and Shadow Ball. This is designed to check Ogerpon, and to check their other physically offensive threat, we have AV Alomomola. This is designed to cover both physical and special Palafin, and gives me something to like go into on Darkrai if I need it. Flip Turn Scald, Player of Mirror Coat, pretty standard AV Alomomola set. And finally, we have probably going to be my dedicated lead here, Ogerpon Cornerstone. Cudgel, Power Whip, hits everything neutrally super effectively, and Encore Spikes are just very solid utility. I can set up spikes on a switch and keep punishing them switching around, and Encore's there to punish like setup Palafin. So, yeah. That's going to be the team for the first game of the NBBL Summer Scramble, and I will catch you all in the battle. Peace. Alright, here we are in the game against Jbob, and hopefully we do not get a communication error, because this thing started out with a communication error. So, as I noted in my team builder, I really didn't want to have to play the Meloetta, and I don't have to play the Meloetta. So they got Palafin, Darkrai, Iron Treads, Ogerpon, Pheasantipity, make sure I spell that right, and Oricorio. So Oricorio is the Sensu form, so it's Ghost. Alright, so I don't think my lead plan changes much. Always gotta lead Oger-C. And yeah, I'm quick and Power Whip turn 1, depending on what they want to do. And we'll go from there. And that is the Palafin. So, pretty much what I thought they would do. And now I've forced them already into a tough situation. So, they can do a lot of things here. They can primarily, I think one of their plays is either going Treads or going Fezandipity. If they go into Fez, then my plays are pretty easy to make. So I think I always just quick Power Whip turn 1 and go from there. Because I don't really lose a lot. And hopefully I don't miss a move. So yeah, I've done a few like NU games recently, and I have had terrible luck hitting moves. I assume this is going to be Fez since I quit Power Whip. Oh, it's their own over. That is a bit of a weird choice. Okay, but I missed the Power Whip immediately, and now start already on the back foot. I'm going to go Pecharunt here, because that's always my play. Probably going to... depending on what they do, I might quick recover, but I'm not sure. My switch out is pretty obvious. I could have tagged this Ogerpon for a lot of damage, especially if I quit Ivy Cudgel. But they're going to Terra immediately, so yeah, that tracks. Because they don't want it to be a speed tie. So get their Terra immediately, and yeah. And they just U-turn. So we get some chip on this, which is good. Now you're probably going to go Darkrai or Iron Treads, in which case, if you go Iron Treads, I want to go out into Alomomola, and if you go Darkrai, I'm probably going to go into my own Iron Treads. Potentially. There is the Darkrai, so... let's see here. I don't really know a lot about this thing's set. I probably still need to save health on Alomomola for the Palafin. So... yeah. Treads feels safe. Because I feel like they might just quit Dark Pulse since it feels very, very free into my team. If they quit Focus Blast, well done. Knock. Ooh. Wait, is that physical Darkrai? That did a lot of damage. Let me check this. Darkrai. Let's see. Boots attacker set. If you just have like regular max attack with knockoff. That took me down to 237. So that did about 26%. So it's on track to have done just around that much. I feel like EQ is just a safe play. With the hit, get the EQ off. Do not kill, but that's perfectly fine with me. Now, do I need to save this thing? You can reasonably throw off just about anything you want here, and can't really get punished for it. The thing that I'm trying to reason to myself is, do I need this thing to deal with the Fez? I'm not sure that I do. You have knockoff, so I'm kind of hesitant to go Alomomola on this immediately. So, I want to save Roaring Moon in-game, but I'm not sure that I can with this loadout. So, let's see. Shoot. I think I'll just Heavy Slam again. I should have went Moon then. Okay, so... I probably should have saved that thing for the Fez. So, Darkrai kills Treads with D-Pulse. So, if I go into Roaring Moon right now... and... yeah. I mean, my play pretty much has to be Roaring Moon. So, get the booster speed, so I'm faster than this. Now, let me check. Fezandipity. Well, let me make sure that I can KO this thing first. Because, yeah, EQ, that did about what I would have expected. Does Earthquake kill this thing? I'd estimate, yeah, it can. But could I get a Dragon Dance off? Pheasant Dip. How much am I gonna do at +1? I think it might be worth it. Possibly. Photosynthesis speed. I might DD. Yeah, I think I made the right play there. Fez. Okay, so by my calculations, if it's max HP, this thing should OHKO. I gotta go for it. And it's Shuka, so he gets the kill on me. So Fez kills this with Play Rough. I'm playing awful. Fez kills Moon with Play Rough. Man, I'm playing this terrible. I should have just EQ'd on the Switch anyways. Okay. So I've lost my revenge kill option for the Ogerpon. Ultimately, I think that Pecharunt can still do that, but I'm losing a lot of ground here. Look, I'm losing a hell of a lot of ground. I gotta just cudgel. Oh, this thing was fizzed up. Gonna get the poison touch, aren't you? So that thing was fizzed out. I'm also trying to think of how I can possibly position Tornadus to win this. Because I got Chip on Darkrai, I got Chip on... Well, I don't have Chip on Palafin quite yet, but I'm not too terribly worried about getting it. So this thing was physically defensive, so I wouldn't have killed anyways, so I definitely made a bad play there. I should have just EQ'd. I kind of got greedy. Yeah, I got very, very greedy. Still not in the worst position, because... Yeah. Goes into Darkrai. Now... This is a tough call. So, I feel like you're going to just quit Dark Pulse. It's just a matter of what I think that Palafin set is. I'm going to go into a Alomomola, and then I'm going to quit Play Rough. Hope this is the right play. So, yeah. Ice Beam. Okay. I can work with that. And probably is going to quit the knockoff button, which I'm kind of fine with. Because, yeah. I'll just Play Rough. If you switch into what? Fez. Okay. Fez. And I missed the Play Rough too. See, this is what I mean. So, am I ultimately just kind of screwed in this game? Because I can't hit moves right now. I pretty much have to go Pecharunt, maybe. But like, they get health back on this thing, which is bad. I don't think I would have killed anyways, because this thing is Fizz Def. So, yeah, you get the Roost off. Thankfully, I can possibly get a Parting Shot going. Well, actually, no. Wait. Its ability is in Body Aspect now, so Yeah. Parting Shot is fairly safe. Besides, I think you go Iron Treads on this anyways. So... yeah. I misplayed that early game very bad. Well, I misplayed that very bad. Like, me not hitting moves is whatever, because I've not hit a single non-100 accurate move in this game yet. Okay, it's Air Balloon, so that's good to know. Air Balloon... So, let's see here. I kind of want to go Aloe. But I might need to save health on that thing. But, yeah. I've not managed to get any hazards up this game. Plus, I can, like, fish for burns and stuff, and possibly force this thing out. So, yeah. I'll just Scald as a Volt. So, Volt Switch. Probably going back into Fez again, if I had to guess. Could go Oricorio, which could be a big play on their part. Since Roaring Moon's dead, I can't revenge kill the Oricorio either. So... man, it's really going to come down to Torn-T hitting moves. Don't get the burn, fortunately. So, I'm just going to pop back into Pecharunt and probably quick Shadow Ball or something. So, yeah, I played the early game kind of bad, but I'm gonna try to claw back into this with just Pecharunt being Pecharunt. As a U-turn, reading that, so Darkrai probably comes in, gonna quick Dark Pulse or Knockoff, and Cycle's gonna begin a move pretty much. Dark Pulse, Knockoff, Ice Beam. That's Darkrai's set so far. I'm not quite sure what you'll have last, but I do know you're going into Darkrai right now. Judging from what I've seen from you, because I don't know... if you go Oricorio, I don't think you're going to go in with the intention of attacking immediately. I think you're going to try to set up. So I'm going to maybe try to use that against them. Maybe, well, I can't do much to stop them, though. Okay, so here's the Oricorio. Alright, so... I've played a very, very bad game. Because I think you're going to try to set up. Yep. And if I can, like, even limit this thing's effectiveness just a little bit, I'll take it. So... yeah. Would have helped to have Roaring Moon for this. But I sacked it so stupidly. So let me check Oricorio's Sensu. Sensu Oricorio is not going to be taking a lot from my moves. It's at, like, the regular attack stat. I just load up just a standard Quiver Dance set on some other Oricorio. But they're not going to be doing a lot back to me either. So I feel comfortable going Aloe here. And I should probably just quick Scald or something. Hello there, this is Editing Adam here, and what you are witnessing right now being sped up to 3 times speed is pretty much the bulk of the battle, and yeah, the source of a bit of my frustration in this game because I'm just kind of mad at how I played. So yeah, I'm just going to sit back and let you enjoy the quiver dance, mirror coat dance that me and my opponent Jbob are playing. And I'm just going to put on some Glitch City music and yeah, call it good. So yeah, enjoy. Because I'm pressured to click this move over and over again. Wait, I think I got it. We got it. I did not even see that thing drop. Aloe kills Oricorio with Mirror Coat. We're not dead yet. We are not dead yet. If there's a fish, there's a way. We're not dead yet. Alright, in comes Darkrai. So, I pretty much gotta sack something now. I think Aloe, Pecharunt, and Torn are all I might need to win this game. So, I need to get some Regenerator back, probably, if I want to take on this Darkrai. So, I'm gonna have to hard switch out and go from there. Thunder. And they miss, which is unfortunate for them. So, okay, so I knew they had to have Thunder on it. So Aloe is at 322, 533. So, how much am I gonna need to live a Thunder? Darkrai, what's set with Thunder? Your max special attack, I think I have enough right now, right? 322, I'm at 60, I have exactly enough. So I'm just gonna cudgel just in case they overpredict, and they do. So they get a crit, doesn't really matter because I was planning on stacking this anyways, so Ogre kills Darkrai with Cudgel. Okay, so whew. The core of this team is built around Pech, Aloe, Torn, so I'm gonna have to have that thing take over. Now that Darkrai's out of the way, the rest of the stuff don't look like very threatening. Still can pop off, but yeah. I want to get a drink of water. Remember to hydrate, kids. Remember to hydrate. So, here's the Ogerpon. I think I'm just going to probably click Encore maybe if they decide to go for SD. I don't think I need Ogerpon anymore, probably. It could be nice for the Fez, possibly. I mean, I don't really have a reason to not go Pecharunt immediately. Like, the thought of encoring them into SD crossed my mind, but Pecharunt is specifically designed to take this thing on. As you do set spikes, so... yeah, okay. That's chill with me, so spikes, U-turns, so probably not an SD set. I do envision you going Iron Treads right now. But then again, you might overpredict. And besides, I think I'll live the hit from Treads anyways. And I can fire off, like, or I can, like, go Parting Shot, go Ogerpon, and be in the cycle anew, probably. I want a Malignant, thinking that you're going to overpredict. But I feel like you just go Iron Treads anyways. Nope, you go Fez. Okay. So we're going to pick this thing off, too. So Pecharunt. Fetch kills Fez with Malignant Chain. Just like that, we've taken the lead in the game. It was looking so cursed after that Oricorio. To be fair, I think he should have had me, but judging from how much it did, he did not have max special attack, so yeah. Here's the Treads. Still has its airborne intact. Now, since I know that Ogerpon is kind of like a more utility set, I feel comfortable just staying in on this, maybe. So let me take a look at Pecharunt into Iron Treads. If it's like some like OU utility set, Earthquake is only going to be doing like 40 to me. So I feel like I can pretty comfortably quick Parting Shot and go out into Torn and possibly try to set up, like, or I can just go into Ogerpon or something. So I feel comfortable just clicking Parting Shot. Because yeah, that doesn't do a lot, and yeah, although it gives them chip on Pecharunt for the Ogerpon, I don't know how much that's going to matter in the grand scheme of things. So I think here it's a pretty no-brainer play to go Torn and try to like quick Nasty Plot. So yeah. We got Torn in, so Ogerpon could have Encore, but I think Nasty Plot's just a fine play overall here. I have Terra Grass to resist the hit from Palafin. See what you go for. You just Volt. Do a little bit of damage to me. Probably is going to go Ogerpon to threaten Encore. Which that's fine by me if you do. I'm perfectly fine with that. As you do go Ogerpon. So, let's see. But I'm not sure if you could fit Encore on a set if you want to account for Pecharunt. So, see here. What does Ogerpon get that I should be weary of? Let's see. It gets knockoff. It doesn't really get anything to hit me super effectively with, so I feel alright just quicking Heat Wave. You could Encore, and that's what you do. Okay, so you get Encore off. Encore, U-turn, spikes. Okay, I don't want to go catch immediately. I think I go Ogerpon to sack, maybe? Well, yeah, I feel like going Ogerpon to sack potentially is a fine play. Elo also could be an okay play. You know I'm switching though, and I don't really want to go out into you. I want to soul read the U-turn. I want to go Aloe on this. Because I think you go U-turn here, thinking I want to go Pecharunt. Or you just quit spikes again. Okay, so it's just hazard stacking me. Cool. Alright, well, I want to go into this and get more regen recovery back, so that's kind of annoying low-key. Because this probably has to be my sack here. Because you do quick cudgel, so yeah. They cannot touch Torn at all. They can't touch me. Tornadus wins this. I just need to not quick the move. So I want to Bleep Wind, because Torn just wins. Torn wins. Straight up. Because this thing can't touch me. That does over half? Yo. Okay, so going to get Ogre Teal. I'm going to have to Ogre Teal and Ogre Rock. So Ogre Teal kills Ogre Rock with Cudgel. Torn kills Ogre Teal with Bleep Wind. Okay, so Palafin has to be your play. I lost my own answer to Palafin. Yep, here's the fin. So, okay. Now, I feel like that this thing might just quick like some form of like setup move or something, possibly. Which case, good on you. But I can't exactly stay in here. I have to get more health back. So I'm going to go catch to sack. And yeah, since Wave Crash, okay. This thing's going to get a lot of chip. Hurt by the helmet. Large advance. So Finn, see what you're at. Finn kills Petch with Wave Crash. So pretty much, I just gotta go Aloe here, probably. And I'm going to flip turn. Wave Crash again. Okay, that is a banded Palafin. So we're going to go out into Torn. Should hopefully be able to live the hit. After a Terra, obviously. So, gonna Terra. Should I just Dark Pulse twice? Debating whether or not this is worth. Is Torn into Palafin. Hero. I feel like that's choice band, judging from how much it did. I think Dark Pulse twice is going to be the play, so that way I don't risk anything to Bleak Wind. I am at 269. Am I in range? I'm at 90, and it does 87 max. If it's Adamant choice band. So, because I think it is banded, judging from that damage earlier. I don't know if Ice Punch would kill me either, so I gotta go Dark Pulse because it's a safer move. We live. That is very much choice band damage. So, Dark Pulse again. Form kills Palafin. Torn kills Palafin with Dark Pulse. And all that's left is Iron Treads, which I hope that I can hit a Heat Wave. I don't know. My move luck has been kind of bad recently. I don't think Heat Wave should kill, but Alomomola should be able to come in and pick this thing off with Scald or Flip Turn. So, Heat Wave connects, does a lot of damage, pops the air balloon, so we get Treads, kills Torn with Spin, and it's going to be Alomomola versus Iron Treads. So, with Aloe versus an Iron Treads, say utility set, Scald, should do more than enough to pick up a kill on this thing, and we would have secured the win against all odds. I hope, at least. Going for the flinches. Doesn't get it. Oh my god. Alomomola kills Iron Treads. Aloe kills Treads with Scald. How the hell did I win that game? I did not deserve that game, but that just goes to show you how powerful the core of this team really is. Like, the core of this team is Aloe, Torn, Pecharunt. That's the bulk of this team. And I needed it to take over this game, and it took over this game. So, plain and simple. I misplayed a lot early. Misplayed a hell of a lot early. But it didn't really end up mattering because Torn Pech Aloe just walled everything. So, yeah. But, anyways, guys, good against Jbob, and I'm going to catch you all in the next battle, which hopefully won't be as stressful as this one, and hopefully I can play it better. Peace.